Yo me quiero ir de aquí, mano. No sé para qué yo me quedé aquí con esta gente. En toda mi temporada yo tengo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 perdidas.
Time for baseball now on the third and final game in this 3-game series. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Trey Turner.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game.
Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Guys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Emmett Wilson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
2 down here.
Here's a high pop-up.
All you, take it.
Bobo is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals 0.
Come on, big guy, stay on
to the
up
plate
there.
now. Chris Bobo.
Catcher, Chris Bobo. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and it builds their lead up to 3.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins on top, 4-0. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop up.
Got room.
Toward the third base dugout.
Got it.
Vincent is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Brock Holt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Tyler Austin. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. A look there at the Washington Monument, not far from Nationals Park, on a great day for baseball indeed. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and he's retired 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Catcher, Pedro Severino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. The high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Steven Strasburg stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, 2 here.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bobo, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go. Hey, come on now. 1 time, right here.
High pop-up. Rendon is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the 4th, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Turner.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Echeverria has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Odell Pimentel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pimentel.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. No run. And he struck him out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Emmett Wilson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Brock Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Tyler Austin is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Come on now, here we go.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Goodwin.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Pedro Severino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pedro Severino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Now we got a 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Floyd Huddleston will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Floyd Huddleston.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without a 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Cody Glover is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
He's coming to you.
Back up the middle.
Hey, you got that
and
one.
that's
Nice
through
hit.
for a hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Yelich.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Well, he came in out of the bullpen feeling like he had good stuff, and now all of a sudden the hitters are letting him know back-to-back hits on 2 pitches, and he finds himself in trouble.
Ready once again, right now. Eric Vincent. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Come on, guys.
Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Odell Pimentel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, left fielder, Emmett Wilson.
In now, Emmett Wilson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far.
Una vez que tiro la curva me la pillan ahí.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bobo. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is ready once again. Brian Goodwin starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Yelich is there, 1 away. Digging in once again, Pedro Severino. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100
go,
miles
guys.
an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the
Your
ballpark tonight.
attention, please.
Matt Wieters
Pinch hitting
will get
for
the call to
Washington.
pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.